Pizza is the boss of a well-known Belgian company making chocolate. But the employees and Peter have been worried about how climate change and human rights will impact their business. So they started to make their activities more sustainable. Some chocolate bars are fair trade certified, there are beehives on the roofs. Peter knows there's still a long way to go. But what should be the next step? How far should we go and at what cost? Peter feels lost sometimes and lonely. This is when Peter starts to imagine, what if there was a place for business leaders like him to meet and discuss, learn about sustainability, maybe share best practices, even act together by taking public positions? In my thesis, I've studied this place, a community of practice for sustainability created in 2020 by people like Peter. I've spent 4 years studying this group of 80 CEOs and board members from all kinds of organizations. And I became an insider. I have attended 200 meetings, yes, 200, and collected interviews, informal conversations, observations. So, what did I find? Well, at first I was super excited to see them act together and I wanted to tell the success story, but that did not really happen yet. And so I knew that I had to change my mind after some insomnia and just focus on the journey, the learning journey. And maybe action will come later. That's when I made 2 discoveries. First one lies in the idea of community of practice. There is community and there is practice. And in this case, it really mattered for them to just discuss and create the safe place, the trust, so that they could then exchange very deep thoughts and challenges. Only then could they act together. Some of them by, for example, giving recommendations to politicians. And guess what? Taking this time to learn allowed them to explore the most taboo topics, such as degrowth. Should Peter stop exporting his chocolate all over the planet and refocus on Belgium? Second discovery I made is that leaders got different things from the community. Why? Because of this. Who am I as a leader? Some of them thought that they were entrepreneurs. Of course, they had to get the best practices from the community to their organization. But others, like Peter, thought that they were there to, inspire others. So they took arguments from the community and try and convince others in the organization to act. So remember that communities can help by bringing knowledge, but also by creating support systems. And you know what? Many communities like this one exist in different contexts, like universities. Maybe this should be the next step of my research. What do you think?
Thank you. Congrats.